Hey Aquarius, welcome. Hi, it's Meredith. I am here with a love reading. Yeah, I know, right? No one was expecting that. I don't really do these on the channel until now. All right, yeah, this is a timeless love reading because it's really just meant for when you see it, when it reaches you. I completely trust that the information will be relevant to you. I'm also in contemplation for adding love readings here to the channel. So if this is something you enjoy, I encourage you first, give it a thumbs up. It helps promote it here on YouTube and it's deeply appreciated. Thank you in advance. And two, if it is something you really do like and would like to see here on the channel more often, leave a comment in the comment section if it's in your heart to do so. So what do we have here for you, Aquarius? I've been watching some of my favorite YouTubers and taking a look at their love readings and asking myself, if I were to request a love reading, what would I want in it? I'd want to know about the energy atmosphere and how it's influencing me, potentially. I'd also want to know about my person. And one of the things I notice in the love readings is so many of the readers say, oh, well, it could be you or it could be your person. This information could go vice versa. I find that confusing. So I divided this reading. This whole side of the reading is all about you, Aquarius, and this whole side of the reading is about your person. Just your person. Not you, them. Not vice versa. We're not switching it up. So the tarot cards are all about the energy atmosphere, the loving energy atmosphere at this time. So we'll get to those last. But let's start with you. We have Doreen Virtue's Romance Angel Oracle cards. And I asked, what's going on? I asked the angels, what's going on in love at this time for Aquarius? So your cards. Ooh, look at that one. Right off the bat. Wow, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. I think right now, only one other sign has received this card. But hey, we'll take it. It's a stunner, true love. So if you were wondering, Aquarius, if this connection you have with your person is a true love, I feel that these cards are confirming it for you. And know that true love is possible because you have true love for your own self in self-relationship. Otherwise, it doesn't exist anywhere else. And coming along with it is, oh wow, look, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Yeah, you know, I'm coming back to what I was sensing here when I first turned this over, which was, you may be wondering, is this for real? Is this a true love? And it could be because you've had a prior experience and you didn't feel that was, you know, less than favorable, and you did not feel as if it was particularly a safe atmosphere for you to express the fullness of your heart. So the cards are encouraging you to do that. Let's see about your person. What's going on for them in the love world? Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So that may be something that's happening. Maybe your person is about to travel to visit with family, or perhaps it's a work situation that is demanding their time, so they don't have the kind of opportunity to share time with you that they did previously. And separation, that can feel a little uncomfortable, especially if you were having some uncertainty. And trust that, though. Time away from your partner is not a negative thing. In fact, it's something that can really add more adventure and spice to your connection, right? So when you have time apart, both of you have so much more to share when you come back together. So embrace this. And then you have the worth waiting for card. Divine timing, interesting, is at work in your love life. And perhaps perhaps separation was required so that both of you could have a deepening and an expansive experience of appreciation for one another. And also I feel that the worth waiting for, I always switch that up to worth allowing for, because personally I feel waiting leads to a frustrated kind of energy, but allowing is participatory. So we have a hand in it, you know. We're not just sitting there ho-hum, wondering, waiting, right? We're actually doing and being. So worth allowing for, that's how this person, your person, feels about you. You were worth the wait. You were worth allowing for. And your presence in their world is a blessing that is ever expanding. So that's, what a beautiful message, Aquarius. Lovely. All right, the next set of cards comes from a soul journey, the soul journey lesson cards. I'll put all that stuff, the card titles, the decks used, in the description box if you're curious about them. So simply asked, what is your soul journey? What are you investing your energy in at this time? What are you healing, reviewing, realizing? Your first card is love. Wow, Aquarius, you're all about the love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Very nice. I don't think that one needs a whole lot more explanation. I do sense, though, with this it is safe to love card, you're definitely in a healing cycle from prior experience, or even just a general sense of tentativeness for sharing with another person. And you're choosing love. You're choosing to trust yourself and share the fullness of your heart. And then you have balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into the world, and I do so without judgment. Yeah. Excellent. This does speak to prior experience that was opposite what you're seeing here. So I feel that these cards are confirmation to you of just how far you've come in your journey. And congratulations to you, because loving balance, loving harmony, you have that within self-relationships, so you have it within your partnership. How beautiful. Let's see about your person. What are they working on, considering healing at this time? Their card, loneliness. I know that I am never alone. True, we are surrounded by our guides and our angels, if no one else. And what I feel is that this is a healing card for your person, that they have gone through a period of solitude. I feel that's a deliberate choice on their part, but within that solitude, they experienced loneliness, so they know what it is to feel so separate and disconnected, which is interesting because there is the separation card up here, and I'm feeling that your person appreciates separation because, as I said earlier, time apart allows you to appreciate one another even more. And this loneliness card may be something that your person feels from time to time, and something that they have to do some spiritual journey work on from time to time. So if you notice this in your person, let it be a conversation starter, and allow that conversation to unfold in the spirit of unconditional love, compassion, and non-judgment. Okay, so you may have to draw your person out of the shadow of loneliness every now and then. This is something that just doesn't turn off like a light switch. So talk about it, bring it into the light. They are also working on surrender. I can release my need to control, which is a wonderful thing when sitting right next to the loneliness card, because someone who is feeling like they're on an unstable foundation with the energy of loneliness may try to control togetherness. And your person's not trying to do that. They're being very genuine, honest, and authentic, that this is an emotion that is in healing for them. And they recognize it as such, and because of that, they will not try to control your togetherness, which is amazing. This is your person understanding the evolution of their spiritual journey. So talk about it, bring it into the light, share over it. The next set of cards is called the Mystic Moon Oracles, and what we're tuning into with these cards are the more subtle energies that are in the atmosphere that you may or may not be noticing. So what subtle energies are having a noticeable or not so noticeable effect on you? And Aquarius, you have abandonment. Interesting. Yeah, you know, the more cards we turn over on your side of the reading, the more I feel intuitively inclined to say that abandonment was something that was a part of a prior relationship, which is why, you know, you're being encouraged to know that it is safe to love, that this is a true love, that you have a true love for your own self, and you can trust that you are focused on love and harmonic balance within your own self, so that you have that to contribute to your connection with your person. So abandonment, it's a subtle energy, and you might feel it when your person is simultaneously experiencing a healing moment with loneliness. You may feel that their focus is off of you, or the connection has somehow been compromised because they're doing some healing work, which is why it's really important for the two of you to have a conversation about it. So if you're feeling this way, if you're feeling abandoned, bring it into the light, because then your person may say, oh my goodness, I've been feeling lonely, so I am doing some healing work on that. And, you know, they've gone inward to do it. So isn't that interesting? But there you are, ready to support one another, and it's great to share your emotional process with one another. It's enlightening. And then look at this. You have balancing the scales right next to the balance card. So this is a big deal for you, Aquarius. You're aware, awake, and alert to the things that are in a healing process for yourself. You're witnessing them in your partner, and you're being authentic and genuine about it. You're talking about it. You're willing to talk about it. And that balances the scales of energy within yourself and therefore within the partnership. Now your person, what are the subtle energies that may be influencing them? They have the grief card. Yeah, you know, loneliness can also put us in touch with grief, and this is what your person is healing. And again, they're not trying to control that. They're not trying to control any situation because of loneliness and grief. They are recognizing this in the brilliant clarity under the sun. They see it. They see it. It's speaking loud and clear to them, and they understand they have some work to do. And it's wonderful to know that they're not hiding it, they're not avoiding it, they're not withdrawn, and they do have the willingness, look at this, to heal it. They have the healing card. So definitely they are in a healing phase, and it's something that the two of you can share that will strengthen your foundation, and it will deepen and expand the bond within the relationship. Now, on to the tarot cards. Let's see what's in the love atmosphere for you, Aquarius, at this time. You have the World. I love this. This is the core message of the World is reward of prior effort, and you know it. You have evidence of it here. This is a fulfillment card in tarot. It's one of the most welcome cards to see in tarot, and it's the last in the major arcana before it resets to the Fool. So you are in a whole new world of life experience, and you're taking a look back, having some hindsight even for the more challenging aspects of your journey thus far, and you are in appreciation for them. You are deciding to trust that you have a true love for your own self. Therefore, you have a true love to share in togetherness with your person, because you have been balancing the scales of your emotional pains and challenges of the past. How beautiful. And it's blessing the now. Next, you have the Moon. Your intuition is way up, Aquarius. This is something of the unknown becoming known, and it may be connected to this abandonment card. It may surprise you at times that you have felt this way, and your intuition giving you a deeper look into your own self relationship, and you are coming out very well rewarded from doing in a deep inner intuitive review. And then, yeah, look what it brings. The Ace of Cups, one of the most charming cards to get in tarot. And you know, it's a divine and cosmic gift of loving bliss on overflow in your life, which I feel is a confirmation to the true love card, and it is safe for you to love card. This person was absolutely worth the wait to you, and they feel the same. It is reciprocated. So you can celebrate that fully, wholly. Also, coming next, we have the Eight of Swords. Now, I feel here that both of you are experiencing an Eight of Swords moment. All eights in tarot have movement and momentum to them. So you are moving through an energy in a super stable way. Fours in tarot are stable. You know, like think about 4 legs to a table. That makes the table very stable, right? So it's a doubled 4. So it's a super stable card, which means you're in a super stable atmosphere to deal with any of your mental traps, ego vulture thoughts, and tear your own blindfold off through your intuitive inner review, moon, and allow the love and the bliss to pour into the shadows of, you know, the ego voice, the prior experiences that were less than favorable that brought you here to this amazing foundation. I sense that both you and your person are doing just this kind of inner journey work. So this is something that the two of you can really share over. You can speak about abandonment, loneliness, and grief in a healing sort of way. And, you know, just surrender all of that experience into pure raw love over here. Next, you have the Nine of Wands. Beautiful card. This is a card of endurance. You have gone the distance. Both you and your person have gone the distance, and you know what kind of energetic investment it takes to create a relationship like the one that you are experiencing now. So this is a confirmation card. Now we have the King of Wands. Wonderful. You've brought a level of self-mastery. Kings and queens bring self-mastery. And the King of Wands brings passion, fire, heat, enthusiasm, awe, wonder, skill, talent, all of it. So by being in acknowledgement of prior experiences, sharing them with your partner, your person, in a healing, solution-oriented sort of way, you naturally bring out the self-mastery that both of you have to offer the relationship. And then you have the Nine of Swords. I love this progression. You have the 8 to the 9. I know that the Nine of Swords is a cringer in tarot. It's one of those anxiety cards. It's the one that has us awake at 3 in the morning because we can't deal, we can't cope, we can't see our way through something. My feeling here is, though, that both you and your person have taken this blindfold off and set yourselves free from the less than favorable prior experiences, and in the sharing and talking about them, you've discovered just how strong individually each of you has become because of it. And the Nine of Swords becomes a, hey, listen, I have a story about, you know, the dark night of the soul. Let me share this with you. And then you're in receiving of that as you listen to your person speak on it. And then they in turn listen to you speak on it. And what does all that create? Isn't that amazing? You have the Fool. Wow. You have the World and the Fool. So you're bringing something to fulfillment in this kind of sharing and healing that each of you are doing, and it strengthens the relationship and gives you both a brand new start, a brand new journey through the major arcana once more. So you come to fulfillment, reward of prior effort with the World, and then you reset to the Fool, and you have a brand new beginning within your relationship. Powerful, Aquarius. Powerful. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe here on the channel. Check out the daily readings and the monthlies as well, and let me know if the love reading is something you'd like to see a little more of here on the channel. Peace, love, joy, happiness. Namaste.